some of the water, put it back in. Some of the water. Some of the water we're going to set aside to kill some persistent weeds. This section are a ladle, a wooden spoon, and some kind of rubber scraper. Take the prettiest peaches, put them in the jar, face down, overlapping. Quart jars work better, but we don't have a big family anymore, so we're using small jars. You get about 2 peaches in a jar, I guess. These peaches to can whole, and the ones that didn't work quite so well, go ahead and slice up. And put in the other jars. Some of these didn't survive the pitting process quite as well as others. Even if they are not beautiful, they will taste fine. All the jars are filled nicely. Now we add this boiling syrup, which of course we kept boiling in the jars. Fill it up to about 1/2 inch from the top of the jar. See, some of these are going to look better than others. Okay, when you think you've got syrup in, run the spatula around the edge of the jar, and you'll discover that you didn't actually have it all filled after all. There were there were air spaces in the peaches. What is likely to happen with the slices? And you want syrup about 1/2 inch, within about 1/2 inch of the top of the jar. Ideally, you would be covering all of the fruit. Distance between the top of the jar and the syrup is called headspace. Now we need to get those boiling lids out and on to the jars. But of course we're not going to do that until we've wiped the edges off. Are we? These are hot. Stubborn. They need to be finger tight. Finger tight is just so that you don't crank on it with a wrench. Ask your husband to do this for you. Just tighten them as tight as you can get them. back in the boiling water bath. As you can see, we got more than enough water here to do the job. Put the lid on and wait for it to boil. Ready? Okay, the water's boiling. We need to process these because they're point pints for longer than 25 minutes. We're at 7,000 feet, so we have to add another 15 minutes to that. That's 40 minutes. Quartz you'd have to process for 30 minutes and add to that whatever altitude changes you need to add. It's done. Take it out. You can see beautiful canned peaches, blue water on the top. As they get done and cool down, you'll hear a popping sound. Then you'll know it's all the way sealed.